Today we found everything from big block Camaros and rare Fastback Mustangs to a 496 powered Firebird that honestly sounds completely unhinged. And some of these classic cars are way cooler than their prices suggest. Alright guys, welcome back. Today's lineup is packed with classic American muscle, vintage Mustangs, old school Mopars, and a few seriously wild builds that feel straight out of the golden age of street racing. Some of these cars are beautifully restored, some are honest divers, and a couple of them sound borderline terrifying in the best possible way. So whether you're into original survivor cars, resto mods, or loud V8 powered weekend cruisers, there's definitely something here you're gonna love. Let's get into it. Car number 1. Ford Mustang Fastback, $45,000, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're starting strong with a white 1965 Mustang Fastback powered by a 289 V8 and backed by a 4-speed manual transmission. And honestly, this is the kind of Mustang people picture when they think about classic American muscle. The seller says the paint isn't perfect, and personally, that almost makes the car cooler. It gives it that honest driver-quality personality, instead of looking like something trapped inside a climate-controlled garage for the last 20 years. And visually, the white-on-white combination gives it a very clean mid-60s look. Add in the BF Goodrich tires and American racing wheels, and suddenly the whole car feels period correct in the best possible way. The seller recently installed new tires, new brakes, new battery, tune-up work, service updates. So mechanically, it sounds like somebody has actually been using and maintaining the car instead of just talking about restoring it someday. And that 289 with a 4-speed is really the sweet spot for early Mustangs. Enough power to have fun, light enough to feel nimble, and simple enough that almost anyone who loves classics can work on it. The seller mentions the original radio and horn don't currently work, possibly due to wiring or a fuse issue, but honestly, that's pretty minor for a 60-year-old Fastback. What matters more is this line right here. No rust or rot, undercarriage is nice and clean. That's the sentence Mustang buyers want to hear. The seller also says, it's not a show car, but definitely a beautiful daily or weekend driver. And that description feels accurate. This isn't some over-restored auction car you're scared to park somewhere. This is the kind of Fastback you take out on warm evenings just to hear the V8 bounce off buildings downtown. And according to the seller, it turns heads everywhere it goes. Honestly, believable. Car number 2.
Sounds nice.
1966 Ford Mustang convertible, $31,500, Baldwinsville, New York. Next up is a turquoise 1966 Mustang convertible with black interior, and this thing sounds like pure summer. This one has an automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, and a freshly rebuilt 302 V8 with less than 100 miles on it. That's a huge selling point. The engine also got a new Holley 600 carb, mild cam, new exhaust, new tires, new chrome pieces. So this car sounds like it's already gone through the expensive part of ownership. And honestly,
turquoise over black just works on these early Mustangs. It feels very 60s Americana, like something you'd see parked outside a beach diner with surf music playing in the background. The seller says the car came from coastal Connecticut but has no rust, which is important because northeastern cars can sometimes be questionable underneath. And this one sounds like a true cruiser build. Not overly radical, not heavily modified, just clean, comfortable, classic V8 convertible fun. The rebuilt 302 probably makes this car significantly more enjoyable than the original engines many of these cars came with. Better reliability, more usable power, and easier parts availability. The seller says, runs and drives great. Honestly, this feels like the kind of classic you could hop into tomorrow and drive to a local cars and coffee event without worrying about much. And the reason for selling is actually relatable. Building a new house. A lot of times, that's when project priorities change. But for the next owner, this could be a really solid entry into vintage Mustang ownership without taking on a giant restoration nightmare.
Car number 3, 1964.5 Ford Mustang V8, $23,000, Beaver, Pennsylvania. Okay, this one's interesting because it's a true 1964.5 Mustang. And if you know Mustang history, you already know those early production cars are special. Ford officially launched the Mustang in April of 1964, but enthusiasts call the earliest versions 1964.5 cars because they had unique details before the full 1965 production updates arrived. This one's definitely more of a resto mod style build though. Original 289 V8, rebuilt engine, rebuilt C4 automatic, thumper cam, electronic exhaust cutouts, Shelby drop suspension setup, LED lighting, aftermarket stereo. Somebody clearly personalized this car over the years. And honestly, the seller's story adds personality too. They mention it was their first high school car and the car that taught them how to build classics. That kind of emotional connection usually means the owner actually cared about the car. Now sure, it's not a factory-correct collector piece anymore, but that's not the point here. This feels like a car built for fun. The electronic exhaust cutouts alone probably make this thing hilarious at stoplights. Quiet 1 second, loud enough to shake windows the next. And honestly, at 23 grand, this feels like a pretty fun entry point into classic Mustang ownership. Car number 4, 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe, $28,000, Norwalk, Connecticut. This next Mustang sounds refreshingly simple. A mostly original 1966 Mustang Coupe with a 289 V8 and automatic transmission finished in red over black interior. The seller claims it's in incredible shape inside and out and says the previous owner never even drove it in the rain. Now, whether that's fully true or not, the important thing is the car sounds preserved. And honestly, there's something cool about a clean, mostly original Mustang that hasn't been turned into a giant project. No giant wheels, no crazy engine swaps, no over-the-top modifications. Just a classic red Mustang coupe with a small block V8. That's timeless. These are the kinds of cars that always attract attention because even non-car people recognize them instantly. And the 289 V8 is just a great fit for these cars. Reliable, simple, smooth, easy to maintain, and still sounds fantastic with dual exhaust. This feels like the kind of classic somebody could buy, maintain easily, and just enjoy for years.
Car number 5. $1965 Ford Mustang Coupe, $33,000, Lake Grove, New York. And now we've got another 65 Mustang, but this one's a little more aggressive. White exterior with blue stripes, custom pony interior, and a fully rebuilt 351 Windsor V8 paired with a rebuilt transmission completed in 2025. So while the earlier cars stayed closer to original spec, this one sounds more like a street machine. And honestly, stuffing a 351 Windsor into a lightweight first-gen Mustang usually makes for a very entertaining car. The seller says the body is solid and the car runs great, and it sounds like they've spent years building it before finally deciding to move on for something more practical. That's actually pretty common in the classic car world. Life changes, projects move on, but somebody's about to benefit from all that work. And I'll say this, white with blue stripes on a Mustang always works. It gives the car a slightly Shelby-inspired vibe without trying too hard. This feels like one of those cars that probably gets a crowd every time the hood opens at a local car show. Car number 6, 1967 Pontiac Firebird, $20,000, Ronkonkoma, New York. Alright, this thing sounds completely insane. A 1967 Pontiac Firebird with a Gen 5 496 stroker big block stuffed into it. Yeah, this is absolutely not stock anymore. The seller says it's running a rebuilt Turbo 400 transmission, MSD ignition, 950 CFM carb, Caltrax, upgraded suspension components, and a bunch of other performance parts. Translation, somebody built this car to launch hard and go fast in a straight line. And honestly, first-gen Firebirds already look aggressive before you start adding huge horsepower. The burgundy paint with black interior probably gives it that old-school street racer vibe too. I also like that the seller casually says they pretty much drive it on weekends. Imagine hearing this thing fire up on a quiet Saturday morning. Your neighbors definitely know when this car leaves the driveway. At 20 grand, this might honestly be one of the wildest horsepower per dollar cars in today's lineup.
Car number 7. $1969 Plymouth Barracuda, $29,500, Wilmington, Delaware. Now here's something you really don't see every day anymore. A 1969 Plymouth Barracuda convertible, finished in green over green interior. And honestly, Mopar convertibles from the late 60s have such a unique personality compared to Mustangs and Camaros. This one's powered by a 318 V8 with a 904 automatic transmission, and the seller clearly put a lot of work into making it a solid driver. New convertible top, new windshield, new tires, upgraded cooling system, fresh carpet, sound deadening, frame connectors. This sounds like a car somebody genuinely wanted to improve and enjoy. And honestly, I appreciate the honesty again. Seller openly mentions a paint issue from a chemical spill and a small oil leak. That kind of transparency matters when buying old cars. This isn't being advertised as a perfect showpiece. It's being sold as a fun classic driver. And honestly, that's probably exactly what it is. Plus, that green-on-green color combo feels incredibly late 1960s Mopar.
Car number 8.
$1965 Ford Mustang Fastback, $67,500, Avon, Ohio. Okay, this next Mustang sounds seriously well built. The owner has had this 1965 Fastback for 46 years. 46 years! That alone tells you this car probably means something. According to the listing, it still retains all original sheet metal, except for the hood, and has apparently never had rust. That's impressive for a car this old. Under the hood is a 350 horsepower GT40 crate motor, paired to a C4 automatic and a Currie-equipped rear end. And then the upgrade list just keeps going. Polished stainless exhaust, tri-Y headers, fresh wiring harnesses, rebuilt suspension, aluminum radiator, billet hood hinges. This feels like one of those carefully refined long-term ownership cars, where every upgrade happens slowly over decades. Not rushed, not thrown together. And honestly, those are often the best driving classics, because the owners spent years sorting out every little issue. The seller even admits the only thing not restored or rebuilt is the glass. That's pretty wild.
Car number 9, 1970 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, $69,900, Canonsburg, Pennsylvania. Now this is muscle car territory. A 1970 Camaro Z28, finished in citrus green with sandalwood interior. And wow, that color combo alone sounds incredible. The seller says it's powered by the legendary LT1 350 V8, paired with a 4-speed manual and 3.73 posi rear. That is basically peak early 70s small block performance. And the fact this car had a complete body-off restoration 6 years ago makes it even more appealing.
The seller also says it's an Arizona body car with no rust ever, which is exactly what collectors want to hear. Now technically, the block is a CE replacement block instead of the original factory unit, but honestly, for a car you actually want to drive and enjoy, that's not necessarily a bad thing. The second-generation Camaro design debuted in 1970 and instantly looked more European and muscular compared to the first-generation cars. Long nose, wide stance, aggressive front end, these cars look fast standing still. And with a 4-speed manual, this thing probably feels fantastic on the road. Car number 10, 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, $68,000, Cameron, North Carolina. And finally, we're ending today with another Camaro that sounds absolutely brutal. A 1968 Camaro with a big block Chevy and a brand new 6-speed manual transmission. Now the seller didn't provide a giant detail list here, but honestly, sometimes you don't need one. Big block, 6-speed, first-gen Camaro. That combination already tells the story. These cars are violent in the best possible way. Tons of torque, aggressive exhaust note, heavy clutch feel, and enough power to make every gear pull hard. And visually, first-gen Camaros never go out of style, especially in red. Even parked, these cars look like they're ready for a drag strip. And the 6-speed upgrade probably transforms the driving experience too, making the car much more usable at highway speeds compared to older transmissions. This feels like one of those cars that could cruise comfortably and still absolutely terrorize the tires whenever you want.
All right, now I gotta know. Which one are you taking home? The 70 Z28? The white 65 Fastback? The giant 496 powered Firebird? Or maybe that green Barracuda convertible? Drop your favorite down in the comments. And if you enjoy real classic cars for sale with honest descriptions, detailed stories, and cool hidden gems from all over America, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and stick around, because there are a lot more classics coming soon.